we didn't film what happened next, you probably wouldn't believe it, and I am so thankful that we didn't head home.
Chase After the Right Price is a YouTube channel focused on game hunting and reselling, so of course it was only a matter of time before he ended up being the topic for one of my videos. Now I want to preface this by saying I'm convinced that he plants Grell items in his videos, but I don't have any solid proof of this, but let me point out a few things that has me suspicious. First off, this dude is followed by his friends to every sale, which he calls the crew. He has a dedicated cameraman, and I think I've even seen a dude with a boom mic in one of his videos before, so a pretty big production for a little small YouTube channel according to this commenter here, which I can assume is one of his buddies. He even pinned this comment that says haters will say it's fake, which I think is sort of a reverse psychology thing where you try to make people feel bad if they doubt the realism of your videos. I don't know. Well, let's think about that for a second though. You're going to these garage sales, and clearly there's a guy filming you the whole time, and rarely, if at all, the people at the yard sale acknowledge it. So that seems a little suspicious to me. Also, I've noticed there's usually a bunch of useless crap at these yard sales, and then you'll ask them if they have any old video games laying around. You know, the power of the ask, as you call it. And all of a sudden, there's these 2 totes of Super Nintendo and N64 boxes presented to you. But you want people to believe that these people are out there having yard sales with games and shit in their house that they for some reason don't want to sell until someone asks them about it. All right, here we are on Chase After the Right Price's YouTube channel. And, these thumbnails, I just can't sell them. You're doing what? Hundreds of games, suitcase of games, a lot of yellow in the thumbnails here. Except for this one. This one's in white for some reason. And then, look how lazy this is. Couldn't even take a photo with him actually having post-it notes on them. He had to, digitally add that in with Photoshop. Okay, how much for everything? I wanted it all. 500 yard sales. You'll notice a lot of 5 and 50 and 50,000 in his titles. That seems to be a big hitter for him. Worth anything? I'll take it all. It's all yours now. They refuse to sell to me. Incredible value. Buying everything. Sealed. There's another 5. Negative 5,000. Trading in 50 retro games. Who pays more? This is bad. I bought it all. I bought it all is a very popular one. 10,000 video games. Let's see. 50K in one day. My most expensive business day ever. Spending thousands at game stores a day. Underpriced. Well, of course it is. Otherwise, you wouldn't buy it. Then, you got Pokemon in the thumbnail here. Pokemon does really well as a thumbnail clickbaiter. There's Pokemon again. I found rare items. Buying every Pokemon item starting with $0. Okay. Selling a 50-year-old hobby shop, part 6. So there's going to be at least 6 videos with 50 in the name there. I'll take it all again. Was it worth it? Rare Nintendo. It's all games. I bought it all. I bought it all. Everybody uses that one. Collector's luck, I know for sure. I bought it all, and I'll take it all. I bought everything. 50,000 games. Selling a 50-year-old hobby shop, part 1. Buying a 50-year-old hobby shop, part 1. Was this same video with a different thumbnail? There's definitely a trend here. 550 plus games. Over 500 pounds. Did you buy me? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that heavy. All right, now I'm over here at Pixel Game Squad's channel. I just want to point this out. There's your yellow thumbnails. Holy shit, you're lying. Now we're over here at Collector's Luck's channel. One of my favorite YouTubers to talk about. And it looks like he goes with the white and the red accented letters this time. He wanted it gone. He wanted it gone 2 times in a row. This was free. He sold me them all. She said $5 each. Insane pickup. Rare Pokemon games. There's Pokemon. That does really well as a thumbnail. Did he even know? She had no idea. No way. They love when they have a person that has no idea what they're fucking selling. He didn't know what he had. There it is again. But yeah, he uses the yellow, or he used to use the yellow a lot. So he was basically copying either Chase After the Right Price or Pixel Game Squad. But yellow is a huge trend. Hell, I'm going to use yellow as my thumbnail just to fuck with them. And here we see your first video posted 6 years ago with you and your wife talking about some garage sale finds that you got. Now, if we notice the background, which we will, even if I didn't point it out, but clearly you've got some stuff lying around in your personal collection. So here's what I've concluded. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that every single thing you make a video on is fake, but I would be stupid if I didn't consider the possibility that you plant items on boring days so you can have a spicier video for your YouTube channel that will draw in views. Especially when we consider how well your videos flow almost like a real TV show. So I wouldn't even think to doubt that on a slow day of garage picking, You're probably rolling around, let's say, with 2 red totes of Super Nintendo and N64 boxes in your trunk, and they're all just in immaculate shape, and you go up to this guy and you say, hey, I have this YouTube channel and I need something entertainment to make a video on. Would you be willing to pretend that these belong to you? You'll bring them out here. I'll buy them off of you and pay you like $50 just to play along. And of course, most people are going to be okay with doing this because they're selling stuff in their yard. They obviously want to make money. I mean, think about this for a second, okay? Who in the fuck holds on to these boxes, collecting them for decades in immaculate shape, and then one day, chasing them for the right price, shows up, and they're like, yeah, I'll just give these to you because you had a hat on. I gotta think of a planet where that makes sense. And you know it doesn't make sense. That's why you posted that comment saying haters will say it's fake. Then your buddy even says in the video, it's like, we're like the American Pickers of video games. And then the seller later on says something about American Pickers too. So you really expect people to believe this shit happened to you. Like you could look the camera lens right in the face and tell your fans with 100% certainty that everything you find in the wild is authentic and legit. Because it really sounds like you're trying to be a TV show and planting these ideas in your videos that people won't pick up on until later on when it's imprinted into their brain that you're like the American Pickers, but for video games. It all seems phony to me. I think you're full of S, or at the very least, you're bending the truth for a bit of good video content when you have a slow day or week. And then I look on your channel, there's no link to your eBay or Amazon store. And if these items are really for sale, you would think he would post these links to get the traffic from his views to his listings. I mean, Collector's Luck does it, Kreisky does it, a shit ton of resellers do this. Unless I overlooked it. I mean, I looked on his channel and I looked at the description of the video. It's not there. But what I did find was a Patreon link with Discord access that cost $14 a month, which is $4 more than the Big Baller tier for Metal Jesus, I might add. Then there's a link to his website where he sells controller mounts and t-shirts, but nowhere did I see a link to the games and stuff that he finds in his videos for sale. So in conclusion, this dude is a fraud. He's fraudulent. He's just making entertainment for his YouTube channel with the hopes of selling you a Joy-Con wall mount for $8 and signing your ass up for an expensive Patreon that will teach you how to increase your reseller skills. That's it. He's an educational channel filled with hypotheticals and not actuals. This, of course, is just my opinion, but I implore you, the viewer, to explore this idea more because this all seems like a load of bullshit.
What up, peeps? Kreisky here.
What up, peeps? It's your boy Collector's Luck, and I'm back with another video.
Heckin' Steve! He hates you! He hates you, too! You better believe he hates you! You sorry reseller scum!